Testing 1 2 1 2. We are live. We are live.
Ronaldo. Yeah, that's so funny. We need to. Some of these videos need to be played. This is really funny. And what we're gonna do actually, I might forward it to you, and then you can put it into the camera screen.
You got a live on.
Oh yeah.
YouTube. What's going on, people?
Yeah, introduce us.
What's going on, people and special guests and that? Okay, shout out the special guest. Shout out this. She thought that she was going to get away with it. But anyway, we'll break her in slowly still. What are you saying, man? There's been a minute still.
Yeah, man. Last week, forgive us, guys, we were at the Emirates watching a last-minute Lacazette goal on last week, Monday. But we are back. And my, what a weekend it was.
How the mood changed from last Monday to this week.
Exactly.
So actually imagine, playing on a Friday, like when you win and you play on a Friday, the weekend is so sweet. I actually watch the match. If Arsenal lose, I don't watch matches. I find it difficult to watch, especially match of the day and stuff like that. But it was actually just nice just to be able to watch games, relax, no pressure. I didn't even care who won. Yeah, it was mad.
Then you didn't care who won, but then there's some significant losses happened as well.
Yeah, but this weekend was definitely one that changed. Put some cats amongst the pigeons, as they say.
We're gonna give everyone a few seconds, and then we're gonna get cracking.
Yeah. Oh my days.
Give you a moment, guys.
Anyway, how's the Emirates for you? The atmosphere has been alright this season, man.
It has. It took a little dip though against Palace though. It took a little dip.
Yeah, because the performance was ridiculous.
Yeah, it took a little dip.
That was ridiculous,
man. The atmosphere has been electric since Spurs.
But even the atmosphere this season generally has just been really
the atmosphere against Spurs was so electric. I thought
that was different.
It was ridiculous. I didn't even know what was going to happen. The decibel levels.
Yeah,
I didn't know if that was reaching. That was definitely reaching Tottenham anyway. The decibel levels. So yeah, a few people said that they're just about to come on, give them a few minutes. So we just kept cracking.
Yeah, the atmosphere at the Emirates has been good. Generally, though, actually, just while we're waiting for people to come on, one of the things that I've noticed, and I kind of knew this was going to happen, but maybe we should save this for the main show. The fan violence at football this season is getting ridiculous.
So I saw some Tottenham youths getting smacked up, but I don't know if that's PG or if we.
But it's literally like every weekend there's a video coming out of fan violence. So whether it's like the Millwall fans in France, it's just like on a scale of just gone. Marseille are facing a 1 point deduction right now.
Yeah, but I don't think that they care enough. I think they'll go back to war again weekend.
No, they can't though. They can't keep behaving like this.
No, they will.
But we've just been let back in the stadiums and fans are just behaving wildly.
But
everywhere.
They don't care.
They have to care. There was a fight between fans and players in France, for God's sake.
Yeah, but what about some of our expats? How are they finding it? How are they finding it in France?
Oh no, like who? Bro, you know what? Yeah, I watched PSG quite a lot this season. Actually, I don't really watch them that much.
Messi?
Yeah, because of Messi. They've been dreadful.
Is it?
Yeah, Messi is not. He's not. Do you know who's been really bad? Neymar.
Serious?
Yeah, he's just been.
I haven't watched them in PSG except for Champions League. Yeah.
I've been watching them in the league. They're just terrible to watch. Can't put. It's just whatever they're doing just isn't working.
Is that Poch's fault? Whose fault is that?
I don't know his fault. He's just trying everything. So 1 week Draxler will be playing, then Di Maria will be playing. Yesterday Neymar was just totally not there. It's just mad, like, and shout out to Saliba, put in a performance yesterday against Mbappe. He's solid. He's so solid. He's so good. Like, believe the hype, man. Saliba is that good. He's really that good.
You've always been a fan of his.
No, but he's getting better now, and it's not even that he's getting better. His size, he's so tall, and he's filling out as well. He's 20 now. Yeah, but
what was your thoughts on him not being
at Arsenal? I was not happy at first, but now, my thing is, if he's on loan to get experience and get better, and he comes back to play, I'm good. If the plan is to sell him, that's pathetic. By the way, the selling Guendouzi for 11 million euros is gonna go down as one of the worst piece of business in Arsenal.
But we've had a good piece of business in selling Iwobi.
It's fantastic. Great work.
He came on in the 77th minute, and then Everton conceded 4 goals without reply. The first goal was conceded in the 78th minute.
Nah, that's so mad.
Yeah, so that was like, for every piece of bad business, it's an excellent piece of business, like it will be.
Yeah, now shout out to the people viewing, the watchers. It's been a mad.
Graver, hench.
Yeah, it's been. I can't see the numbers right now, but it's all good. What are you saying?
So just
this weekend's been mad.
We're gonna cap it off. We do a couple actually highlights of the week.
Great weekend of football.
We're gonna do a couple highlights of the week.
Where are we going first?
We're gonna.
Because of the special guest, where are we going first? Don't worry, there's no camera. Don't worry, you're good. Welcome, though. It's an honor and a pleasure.
Welcome to the review and welcome to the dugout. Happy to have you.
No comments. Anyway, we move.
There's a little snigger. That's an easing. I like that. It's called breaking in. I like that. Breaking in. I do like that.
All right, go for it. What's your first highlight?
My first highlight of the weekend, I'm going to go with Spurs West Ham. I'm just going to go and tackle that straight away as my first game. Spurs, as per, I don't know, we have to discuss at some point at length Harry Kane. We won't do it today, but we have to discuss the man.
Why not today? I mean, now's the perfect time.
They call Harry Kane the artist formerly known as Harry Kane. I don't know what's happened to that youth, but he's washed. The only player of note, I think, for Spurs, unfortunately, is Son. And
why did you say unfortunately? He's a great player, man.
Yeah, so hopefully he finds the light one day and just decides to just up and leave. But Spurs didn't look potent. They didn't. It was at no point where I thought Spurs are going to score. And
they had 0 shots in the second half, by the way.
No, it was awful. It was awful to say the least. And I think with Spurs, with Nuno, I don't think there's any direction. I just think that they're just happy to just be there, just be around. And their aggregate score just this season in London derbies is 10-1. So they have conceded 10, scored 1, and lost all 4. And although it looked like it wasn't going to go that way, Mikel Antonio popped up.
Shout out my son's namesake.
Yeah. Done the magic.
Done the dance. Okay. Yeah, I was happy about it.
Who was he challenging? Who was challenging for the header?
Harry Kane.
What, he was involved in them scoring again?
Yeah.
What did he do that last week? It's like a reoccurring pad.
Well, he gave Saka an assist. He gave Saka an assist.
And it was a good one as well.
He gave Saka an assist, but he this week what he did instead, he actually just let Mikel Antonio go free. He basically was stood next to him and he went, "There you go." And then Mikel Antonio said, "Yeah, thank you."
Do you think he's sabotaging the thing?
Yeah, like he definitely hates Spurs. Like no one wants to admit, but he hates Spurs. He hates Levy's guts. but he won't admit it. But yeah, the Spurs are a big fat mess, and I just wanted to highlight that as my very first thing that I spoke about today.
Let me just give a warm welcome to the people joining us on Instagram.
Yeah, I can see
Shut up! It's a different vibe on Instagram at the moment.
On Insta?
Yeah. But as you can see, there's a still photo. They're saying that we should all redirect to the YouTube channel.
Yeah, guys.
If you want to see the lovely panelists and the special guest.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, come on to the YouTube, guys. There is a link that is not hyper, but it is a link. So you will have to type it. You have to type it in.
This is the problem with people nowadays. You don't want to do nothing manually.
Yeah. You have to type
instant gratification in that.
Yeah, that's sometimes that's good though.
What, the instant?
Yeah, it is good. But in this instance, you do have to type it into your browser and get that going. I'll move on to.
Wait. Can I say something about the Spurs thing quickly?
Yes, go for it.
So West Ham and Spurs played Europe on Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
West Ham played a harder competition of Europe.
Yeah.
On Thursday, Spurs played an easier competition.
Mm-hmm.
Spurs rested their whole team.
Just to get back.
Yeah, so they left them all at home. And West Ham played their team, bar Antonio, one player. Look at the difference.
But Antonio came back fresh.
He rested their whole
He said Harry Kane owed that. Bro, Harry Kane stood next. I don't know if you guys on the timeline or anywhere have seen what he done. Harry Kane stood next to him and then said, okay, just peel off and score. And then after he scored, because I don't know if you've seen the actual replay, after he scored.
Lens is there. Just his team.
After he scored, Harry Kane looks like he wants to celebrate. I don't know if he looks like he wants to celebrate, and I think that this is why I had to. People was like, "Oh, you need to speak about Man United first." I think I needed to speak about Tottenham being a big fat mess. And so now that we've got that all out in the open and out off our chest, we can move on to the next
Yeah, let's say Man United. Watford.
Oh, that was a great game.
Watford.
That was a great game
out of nowhere.
That was a great game of football.
What do you think?
He's getting smart. He's breaking it.
Watford. Watford got thumped last week by Liverpool, and I thought,
how much?
I thought they're gonna sack Ranieri after one game.
How much did they get thumped by?
5-0.
But it's Liverpool though,
because Liverpool are doing it to others.
like the Giants as well.
Yeah, so I thought Ranieri. I didn't even know he would make it to the second game.
The Tinker's not getting. He's not getting locked off.
He's gonna get sacked during the season.
Who?
Ranieri?
I reckon we put money on that. I can't see that
willing to
happening.
put any amount on it that he does not.
Watford will sack him.
Not during the season.
Okay, maybe by the end of the season he'll be gone.
Yeah,
They just sack. They sack everyone.
They do sack everyone.
It doesn't matter.
What happened
Listen, you can draw 3 matches with Watford, you'll get sacked.
Not during the season, fam. not now that he's coming during this season.
This gives him a lifeline a little bit, but I want to talk about Everton actually because Rafa is under pressure.
Do you think he's sabotaging for Liverpool?
No, he's sabotaging so he can go to Newcastle.
You think so?
He wants to. Of course, he wants to go back to Newcastle.
He wants to go to Newcastle.
Rafa and Newcastle fans love Rafa. It's a perfect.
And now the money.
Listen, it's a perfect plan. Rafa loves Newcastle. Newcastle fans love Rafa. Everton fans hate him. They hate him with a. They don't even want him at the club. Yeah. They don't want him at the club no more. It's just like a perfect situation.
But then.
Nah, football can't be that corrupt, man.
What's corrupt about that? It's just like a perfect marriage of everyone gets what they want.
He's doing it for Liverpool's sake.
For what? Oh, you're taking
Do you think he's doing it just to stick the fun into the Blues? He might just be.
Everton fans
also loves Liverpool.
Everton fans actually hate this guy.
Yeah, they don't like him.
It's mad. Like, I don't know how they decided to give him the job. Aaron.
Was that the way of thinking when they found out that he was going to get the gig?
Yeah, no, they were upset.
They were against it.
Yeah, they were upset. They were very upset about him getting the job because it's like George Graham going to Tottenham.
Yeah, by the way, that was so
mad.
Because there was no social media. Because there was no social. You know, that was unforgivable.
Yeah, no, you could never
100%.
come back and.
You know, I used to love. When I say love George Graham,
Because he was the guy, though.
bro, if I saw him now,
It's
in
on.
2021,
Yeah.
I hate him. Why did he do that? He was such a great manager as well. He was part of the 1-0 to the Arsenal. He's breaking in. Yeah.
Nah, but then.
Bad business.
Yeah, I don't know what. So they had no Decore, no Calvert-Lewin, and they're losing 5-2 at home to Watford.
That's also, by the way, from a winning position. That's also crucial. That
and Rafa got booed when he took off the young striker.
But it
and he
helped
put
because
he came on and scored, but the fans booed him.
Yeah, but they want to hate him.
They want to hate him. This is the turning
him,
point. So losing 5-2 at home is definitely not going to help.
Not having any Calvin doesn't help either.
Yeah, bro.
It doesn't help. It doesn't help. But they shouldn't be 2-1 up against Watford. And
Who was struggling before.
At home, and not manage the game and not concede 4 goals without replies. That's just
And
not.
shout out to Josh King, who he did the best interview after the game.
Celebration as well.
And he said,
What did he say? I didn't see that.
well, he said they didn't give me a chance. Because he signed for Everton
For 6 months.
For 6 months in January. And he didn't start one game.
Salt Bay Doom.
And he said, I woke up this morning and I knew I was going to score.
It was so rude. He said, I woke up knowing that I was going to score.
That level of bravado, man loves that.
But I love that though. The wicked man gets me every time. He said, I knew I was going to score. You know what it was as well? His second goal was so sick. Yeah, man, I was happy about that. I was very, very happy about that. I'll go back to. We'll leave them boys till last. So I'll go back to my next highlight. Watford Everton was a good show, you know, fam. Since I'm wearing the Arsenal shirt, everyone always says that I do so much Arsenal. I always try and avoid it recently.
Why is that though?
No, because they always say that
your chest, bro.
Yeah, I do too much Arsenal, and it's always Arsenal, and why Arsenal always doing. Don Sheon is
on the timeline?
No. I'm gonna roast this Usio.
Is he on the timeline?
Don Sheon is on the Instagram, but this Facio decided. I get on. Listen, I'm gonna roast this little you know. He's decided that he didn't want to come today because Man United got slaughtered, and he called in sick. Like 7 p.m. He keeps saying that he's moving house, but he can't keep moving house every week. Man, is he on? Like, Don Sheon, you can't keep moving house every time Man United lose. You just can't keep doing that. Everyone, including the special guest, is laughing.
The special guest is definitely rolling on the floor.
Don Sheon, you can't keep doing this. You bought a Ronaldo shirt here just 5 weeks ago and hung it up.
And management let you hang it up.
That's facts as well.
Now when we need to address what's going on at Old Trafford,
he's moving a dress. No, he's moving a dress.
Well done. Well done. Look at this wordsmith, not just the drama. Well done.
You can't just keep going missing. By the way, the timeline, if you want to get onto him, his name is Sheon Damalekan. I want you to know I want them to know who the coward is. He called in at 7. At 7. At 7 p.m. he said that he's moving house. But yesterday, pre-derby, he had just relocated. So what's going on here?
Let's talk about the game. Let's talk about what.
No, we don't have finished with Arsenal yet.
I'm going to do that and let Fem do it. So I'll just click in. Arsenal 3-1. I'm not going to make it too long. We came on the back of a draw with Palace. We knew that we were the Friday game, the first game. Let's set the tone. Let's let everyone know that we are here. Let them know that we're going to start off Friday and know that we're going to be comfortable to watch every Saturday game, every Sunday game, match of the day 1, match of the day 2, match of the day 3. You know, you know when you can watch, sometimes you watch the double. You watch the match of the day on Saturday night, you watch match of the night, match of the day Sunday morning as well. You can watch as much match of the day as you want because you know that you can sleep in peace.
Okay. Yeah. Is that how you felt?
Yeah, I felt I was very content. I wasn't happy about the goal that we conceded though against Aston Villa. I feel that Partey has gone into the challenge there. It was pretty much a 50-50 challenge.
He's not been impressing me defensively.
He's not really
even in that game.
By the way, I have to say, I've been telling you as well, he needs to stop shooting. Like, I've been telling you this for a long time. He has to as well.
But he bangs for Ghana though.
Yeah, but
and that gives him. Every time he goes on international duty, you notice that he comes back and he shoots more.
Yeah, but he needs to stop doing that, bro.
Well, have you seen the goals he
Black
scores for?
Stars, bro.
Yeah, have you seen the goals he scores for Ghana's? Because them keepers, the ball goes through the keepers.
Exactly, brother. The ball's bobbling. No one cares, brother, about what he's doing internationally. He needs to stop shooting. But it was a great win. As I said, it was good to see.
Was that the best performance under Arteta?
It's up there.
I think it's the best. Full stop.
We were.
Because I watched it back.
We were good.
I watched it back yesterday morning. I want to say I think that's the best we've played under Arteta. Like full from beginning to end, we controlled the game a lot better. On Monday, I almost joined the Arteta out camp. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, whoa, fam!
Almost. Yeah, do you know why? That one game.
It was Vieira.
That just reminded me of Emery too much.
That one game's changed your mind.
Yeah, no,
I don't know if I like that.
No, that Emery. You know what? Yeah, see the Emery period of Arsenal. I think that's my darkest time of watching Arsenal.
SDs.
Yeah, that Palace game. Yeah, that's what happened. I think that's exactly what it is.
A dark moment.
No, that
in his life, like a dark cloud.
No, see that Emery period. Yeah, I actually thought we're gonna get relegated. Like, if you had stayed,
I didn't. These are not the views of Talbot.
If Emery had stayed at Arsenal, I think we would have got relegated. I've never felt
have got Fem, what are you keeping up with?
We were in free fall.
Yes, but we weren't going to get
it was a wicked time.
It wasn't just free fall. It was the fact that the players, they clearly were just not on playing for him. And on Monday, I just feel this football that I thought, what are we actually trying to do here? Like, we just kept passing round and around, and I just thought, it just gave me flashbacks to Emery. But nah, this game...
Mo Jamal has actually said that Spurs was Arsenal's best 90 minutes. What's your thoughts?
No, because we only controlled about 30 minutes of that game fully. This game, we fully controlled the majority of the game. We had good possession. We were closing down, winning the ball in packs. It was just a much better performance.
22 shots, 9 on target, 54% possession, 81% pass accuracy. So yeah, we were in complete command. And
it was just
every metric.
The corners were much better. They need to never let Pepe take a penalty, a corner again.
I was just about to say, from a left-sided player, Pepe has got an issue with to be fair, so me and Tatted actually have a bet every game.
I've been there. I've witnessed this. I've witnessed man lose money consistently to the point where I wanted to step in and call Frank.
When the fun stops. That's what the advert says. What you did?
The fun stopped. When I was no longer having fun.
So we have a bet every corner that happens while we're at the stadium. We do £20 bet. If he's going to beat the first man, Pepe. That's what we do every single game. He's in... on Monday, Pepe took 2 corners back-to-back, beat the first man both times. The second time, he actually beat the first man. It went out. He knocked it back into the mixer, and Lacazette scored from that. And so I didn't mind losing that £40 on that day.
So he got some peas, he was consistent with it.
We know we have it.
Same for the Masters.
For the rest of the season, we do that every single year. That he's
can you guys address the comments that are being made by a young Latif?
Well, do you know what? Do you know what I always say? Yeah, Arsenal will.
No, that's not even that comment. Before you done the comment where you're saying that this is how they get Arsenal fans.
No. Do you know what? Arsenal,
sad for 30.
Arsenal are a work in progress, and Arsenal will. No, Arsenal have the youngest team. They got the youngest team in the Premier League.
Stormzy, you know.
No, they got the youngest team in the Premier League, the 5th youngest team in Europe. So and what happens with young players is you're gonna get ups and downs, inconsistencies,
Massive blips.
Like you're gonna get that. So for me, he needed a game. No. But he needed a game that showed a blueprint of what he wants his team to be. And for me, I had never seen that on the Arteta, especially since we changed from 3 at the back to 4 at the back. That game on Friday is now the blueprint. This is how we should. This is the aim that we should have.
You know what's so funny about that, yeah? Because initially in the group, you was like, you didn't like the setup of. I swear that was you that said that. That you didn't like Arteta's setup when you saw the formation.
No, I don't think so. I didn't expect Lacazette to play number 10. I was shocked by that. But no, it was alright. It's like a little 4-4-2 kind of like. Bro, do you know what? Yeah, Emile Smith Rowe just makes everything work.
He's actually class, you know.
And shout out to Tavares, yeah.
No, yeah,
the guy is just he's fun to watch.
And he played better than Luke. He played better than Luke Shaw has played all of this season in 90 minutes.
There you go.
That's facts as well. That's facts.
Talking about Luke Shaw.
What, you ready to move on
to the main event?
Jesus, my God,
the main event.
Let's see if E Latif has got anything to say about the main event, because he's been quite vocal.
The teeth.
No, he just want to see if he's got anything to say. So let's keep. By the way, just to address that, Aaron Lenz as well. Yes, the tackle on Saka on Monday, if that's the word.
Disgusting, man.
It was a straight purple card. Straight. That was what it was.
That
straight
was beyond
purple.
red, mate.
Yeah, straight purple. That's what it should have been. Straight
so
purple. It was, it was completely unacceptable. And as per, but you know what it is? The refs hate us, and that's also for another day. We've done ref watch before, but if you haven't been watching Arsenal or you don't know further enough back to the Arsene Wenger days, you'll know why the refs detest Arsenal. But we'll move past that for now. But yes,
yesterday I thought, let me sit down. It's been a good weekend. You know, like I just thought, I didn't even bother to watch the game, the 2 o'clock game. I saw the goal and I thought, I don't really watch Tottenham, to be fair. But I thought, let me watch this 4 o'clock game. I'm not really a big watcher of football these days. And it gets in my NFL time sometimes, you know.
Way too much, cuz the contract stability.
You've been watching the NFL over Sunday football.
Yeah,
that's
that NFL Red Zone is the best show on TV.
No, it's not.
NFL Red Zone is the best show on TV.
Sunday, Super Sunday, guys. Do not. These are not the views of the dugout or the general.
So anyway, tune in to see. I thought it was gonna be a tight, because usually this game's been quite tight until last season. It's usually like bare nil draws, and then all of a sudden, Ole decided, you know what? I'm gonna go toe to toe with Liverpool because they got gassed up. Because they were 2-0 down on Wednesday night and they came back to win 3-2.
Against who though?
And that gassed them hard against Atalanta.
Not even Atlanta.
Yeah. We're getting into the main event, guys. So So
let's go backwards actually to Atalanta. There was a clip that's been floating around of Paul Scholes.
What eating toes?
Sucking his daughter's toes? Anyway, that needs to be discussed.
I don't know if that's for today or for Friday. I don't know. What's going on?
Why is he sucking his daughter's toes?
What? Special guest, do you have anything to say?
It's easy. You're going to say something. That actually needs some kind of...
need female interaction.
That's actually fair. Like, why is he sucking his daughter's toes?
Okay, for the viewers at home, that was just a shrug of the shoulder.
She shrugged her shoulder. She's getting easy. Why is he sucking his daughter's toes?
It's bad business.
And why does he keep doing he was kissing Gary Neville on the lips just recently. So like, why does this keep happening? And who has answers for it?
Anyway, I'm talking about what
Paul... He needs to go and play for the Prison FC.
I'm talking about what Paul Scholes said. So Paul Scholes was like, when they were all gassing, happy, the crowd was going mad, he said, he just had this look on his face like, you go out like that and you play like that against Liverpool on Sunday, you're going to be 4-0 down by half time. That's exactly his words.
What, before the game?
He said on Wednesday night, yeah.
Before the
game? Yeah. I'll show you the clip after.
No, it's good.
He said you're going to be 4-0 down before halftime, and the presenter was like, "Oh, but you know, this was fantastic. It was great. They came back." And he just looked and he said, "Yeah, if they want, they can try this against any better team." He said they won't even have a chance to come back because they'll be so far down. And bruv, everything he said came to pass, but even 10 times worse.
But worse, yeah.
10 times worse.
What's the timeline think about Man United? Because they're actually having a good discussion actually about.
Murray says the ref hates us. See that when CR7 kicked the ball against Curtis Jones. Wait, hold on, is this guy a Liverpool fan or Man?
He's an Arsenal fan.
He's an Arsenal fan.
Let me tell you something. Is it Teron?
Teron, yeah.
Teron. See when Pogba. Let me tell you something. See when Pogba did that mad tackle, what colour card did the ref give him?
Yellow.
He gave him a yellow card. And I looked at that and
I'm
I thought,
not gonna lie, I didn't think that was red.
that was a sick tackle. Because Xhaka got sent off.
He got the ball.
No.
It was aggressive.
That was a disgusting
engineer.
tackle.
Back in the day,
that's one of the worst tackles you can make in football. Not only that,
leave the ground like that.
Xhaka,
one point he was flying.
Xhaka made a tackle like that, and he got the ref didn't even wait for him to land before he gave him a red card, and he didn't even touch the player. He literally grazed the player, and he got a red. The referee gave a yellow card. I couldn't believe it. I was like, nah, there's something dodgy.
Poor Toes is funny, by the way. I said Poor Toes. That's very funny.
Who said Poor Toes? That's very funny.
Very funny.
Poor Toes
That might be contender for number 1.
or Poor Souls. That's a good one as well. The Souls.
The Souls of the feet. What's
not bad.
some worse around us, you know?
But I do want to know why he was sucking his daughter's
Now forget
toes.
that. We have to forget that because the battering they got.
Yeah, but it's
Address it.
Where do we start? All right, where do we start from?
Maybe we start with Inshallah. Shout out to Mo. That's for you, Mo.
So like, okay.
For my
So
brothers.
do you know what made me laugh actually? Bruno Fernandes had the first chance in this game.
Skied it
And
wide.
he skied it wide. And now here's me thinking, right, Man United are going to cause them problems. Bro, see that first goal, yeah? I watched it on replay today or yesterday, I think. Bro, the way they passed the ball, it was about 4 passes and it was straight in. Luke Shaw was playing everyone onside by like 2 yards.
So what's happened to Luke Shaw? Because they said that he was what was it?
Roberto Carlos.
Roberto Carlos.
That's what happens.
Is that though?
We need Gasman too much.
Yeah, but no one really wants to talk about it anymore. But is that still a thing? Man United fans, there's quite a few Man United fans on the timeline. Is that still a thing, Roberto Carlos?
And the worst thing is, Man United fans love to cuss Naby Keita. They love to cuss him.
He played very well.
He played well until he got ruined by Pogba. Man United fans, for some reason, because he cost like 50 million or something, they love to dig out Liverpool for him. Okay, so he was crap. Harry Maguire, bruv, they paid 80 million for him,
let's
man.
even talk about Harry.
Nah, they paid 80 million for that guy,
Harry
man.
Maguire
He's still the most expensive defender.
But he's third. He's a boxer. I don't even know. Like, he's so whacked. You call him third. But he's so whacked. That's poo. Bro, that's what.
Honestly, I said in Arsenal.
Third. That's
So
poo.
okay, tell me something better. So what is he then?
I think
And he
shit
sounds
sounds better than turd. Bro, turd is. I haven't heard that. Bro, that is such a mad word. But that goes into the vocab. Turd.
But he's so whacked. Exactly that. That's the only way to
Better
describe.
if you said feces even. Bro,
Nah,
turd is mad,
That
bro.
is that, cuz. I don't understand. How's he the captain?
Nah, do you know what? Yeah, was it the 5th goal? The 5th goal where he tried to turn when Henderson played that ball round the side. Bro, I put in an Arsenal group. I said I think Mertesacker is better than Maguire.
He's got a better brain. I don't know if he's better than Maguire though.
Nah,
He's got a
Maguire is
better
just.
brain,
But Maguire is so immobile though.
yes, yeah.
Like what? How did that happen? Have I missed something overnight?
It seems like he's always stuck in treacle. It seems like he's stuck in treacle when he turns.
He just no movement.
Maybe he's stuck in turd.
And the worst part is,
I love that, bro.
not only the slow turning, the clumsiness, the goal where he runs into his own player, it takes him out of the game. Both of them, and I'm like, what is?
But Maguire before United was he decent? Do you think that he's partially on the take?
But they're talking about giving him a new contract though.
On the take,
they're talking about giving him a new contract.
I don't think if the new manager comes in, I don't think that's gonna happen.
Yeah, man. So Man United, I don't even know what, bro. If that was my anyway, I've seen it from. Do you know what's funny yesterday?
What?
Do you know he was a pundit for Bein Sport, and they were asking him about the game. Arsene Wenger. They literally said.
By the way, he didn't take kindly.
Yeah, he didn't. He did not. Because
he's so astute. One thing about Wenger is that you can't go around Wenger and think that you're going to run.
Can't bad him up.
No, you can't think that you're going to
run. He tried to run a joke on Wenger.
Yeah, you can't think that you're going to run mind games. He's too seasoned, isn't it? No matter what you think of him, whether you like him or dislike him, when it comes to rhetoric and talking, you can't talk around Wenger. He's just not going to have it, innit? And what he will do, he'll find a way to turn it and flip it. This is why a lot of people used to hate Wenger, because he was such a good wordsmith. He would always, do you know what used to piss me off about him? Used to piss me off about him when he would always say, I didn't see it. You saw it, Wenger, you saw it. He used to piss me off, bro. But what they did, I'll let you tell them.
So Wenger obviously was in the studio at Bein Sport with Andy Gray and...
Andy, by the way, just for a shout out,
Keys and Gray.
Andy Gray is actually Aaron Lenz on the timeline's favourite ever
pundit.
Oh, is it? Reviewer of football.
Go and get that Bein Sport, Aaron. He's on there every week. And Champions League as well.
Just for
Andy Gray and Martin Keys, not Martin Keys, whatever, Richard Keys. So Wenger was on. Obviously, Wenger's been partial to a few hidings in big games before. So they was asking him, what do you do as a manager?
Could they ask him about specific?
He didn't say. He said, oh, there's people that I've been there when they've got 8 past someone before.
Yeah, and that's what Keys said. No, it was Gray said, Wenger was talking, and then he said, oh, what about when they put 8 past, and Wenger just. Well, he just sidestepped that one.
Look, he said no one does graphics better than Andy Gray, and we're going back to the 90s, so he doesn't mind.
So you got obviously someone said today actually, Man United.
Okay, these are not the views of the dugout. He said he analyzes football how I analyze dating, and he's sexist. Aaron Lenz is supposed to be back on the panel.
Truth is, check out his show on YouTube.
His show is called The Truth Is. We actually have a female.
You know what someone?
Okay.
You know what someone said? Man United have inherited Arsene Wenger in the latter years,
the spirit of Arsenal,
without all the trophies in the former years in Ole.
Oh, okay, yes.
So that's what they've got now in Ole. Just a guy that no one wants to say anything bad about because he's a club legend, but everyone knows he shouldn't be there, basically. So now they're just stopped. So let's
so fun.
Let's talk about Man United. Let's talk about Man United.
Could be brothers, though. That is actually
true. I saw that already.
They could be brothers. They could be brothers.
All right, let's talk about Man United for real, though. Let's go for a few players. We talked about Liverpool on top form. Salah is the king.
Let's talk about Salah quickly, because
he's a top scoring African player now in the Premier League of all time.
He's also I don't know if anyone plays fantasy football, but everyone must have had Salah as your captain.
No, some people
definitely was my captain.
Some people didn't even have him in the team.
Definitely was my captain.
No one that didn't have him in the team.
I don't know. Did our special guest have him as captain?
We got a last hand nod.
So she didn't.
You didn't have Salah's.
But I got a cool 105 points. I was happy.
Embarrassing. Ole is likely to be sacked tonight, mate, or tomorrow.
He's going down.
He's going. Yeah.
Oh, I gave you a shout out earlier. I gave you the inshallah. So
if Salah has got bare goals this, I don't even know how many goals he's scored.
Is he even running for the Ballon d'Or?
No,
it's going to be tight because Liverpool didn't win the Champions League or go that far in it. It's going to be a bit hard, and I think that's got Lewandowski's name written all over it.
He got robbed last year.
It's got his name written all over it, but I don't know, man. Like he scored in 10 straight games, is it, or is it 11? Like it's all mad.
His
Like
Premier League stats. Yeah.
this season already, he's got
Wow. Nine of just this season, he's got
10
9
goals.
appearances, 10 goals, and that's just Prem, because he's been scoring in the Champions League as well. He's just firing. It's not been nice, to be fair. It's not been nice. But if you do play fantasy football, because it's a football show, we do recommend that you captain him, especially when they're gonna play Wallies. That's crucial. Yeah.
all right. So let's go back to Man United. So let's talk about a couple of players. Ronaldo.
By the way, Ronaldo. Did anyone see his video? Because I don't know if we can show that 4-second clip where it seems as though he is berating his manager, saying that he just doesn't have any tactics or any knowledge, any acumen. He just seems very angry. No, on the pitch. Ronaldo is just not. Ronaldo might end up getting Ole. He might just pull some strings that we don't know about, because he's just not happy. And I don't think anyone's happy. I think Maguire came out and started saying that this was... What did he say? He said this is all our fault. And they're saying things that we know. Look, yeah, here's the clip, guys. I don't know if we can turn it to... Yeah, that would be good, that one. That exact... Can we turn that to the camera? Anyway.
I'm trying to enlarge it. So
yeah, that's the one thing. Full screen. There we go. We don't need any... We're going to show you a quick clip, guys. It's a 5-second clip. Exactly 5 seconds. So we're gonna show you this clip, guys, and tell us your thoughts on this and what you think is gonna happen moving forward. Everyone in the studio is laughing, guys. If you could, they can see it now. It's come up live. If you could if you could let us know your thoughts on that, guys.
Was that to him? Was that directed to? That can't be. That's just these men are taking the piss, bro. Who's behind the teams?
But he can't do that, though. This is, guys, if you could see that, they can see it. Yeah, they can see it. What's your thoughts on that graphic and that we just shown you? By the way, Aaron Lenz, for anyone trying to say that Andy Gray has the graphics, check out our boy Femster, because what he just done there was amazing.
The best.
Yeah, it was up there. But I don't know what's going to happen to him. I don't know what's going to happen to Ole. I don't know. Will he be sacked tonight? It's now, what time is it? It's 9:45. Is he going to go?
Tonight is going to be sacked.
Is he going to go tonight? What time is he going to go?
I just don't want him to leave. I think
no one except
I don't want him to leave. I
just
just think it's just been such a good... It's so good when you just have... that's why they want Mourinho to leave Tottenham last season as well. Yeah, because it's just so fun to watch.
Yeah, but especially when they
drive the team that someone's demise and someone's downfall is fun.
Bro, they're always laughing at us.
Yes.
But we're just permanently rubbish, so it's all right.
Everyone knows the state that we're in. I think everyone knows, and I think it almost gets what they try and do. They try and rib us so much that it doesn't actually matter anymore.
Yeah, actually,
Arsenal, that's all right, cool. We know what the situation is, so like you just tire yourself out by trying to make Arsenal memes. Now it doesn't make sense. But what we've realized is that these teams have great squad. Like there's no way that you can have. You shouldn't have Ronaldo, Sancho, Rashford, Cavani.
What's the man's name?
Greenwood. Bruno Fernandes, Pogba. That's a 7, just to name a few. And they are just not. But they're on the same points as us. The same. Remember when everyone was like,
0 points.
Look at you, relegation.
We're 20th. Remember?
Yeah.
20th minus this. Yes, that's all I was hearing for weeks. I had to double check that we're on the same points as them yesterday. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah, no, this is, and those 7 players that I just named. Then they've got.
A man said United paid extra to be rubbish.
Then they got Roberto Carlos. They got David De Gea. They got Maguire. They got Varane.
They got Champions League Varane.
They've got AWB. Like what
by the way, he was terrible yesterday.
Yeah, do you know what that stands for? AWR bullshit. He is. I don't even want to know what's going on anymore. I don't even want to know what's going on at that club.
Do you know what my ideal situation is?
It won't happen. As soon as they get a new manager, they're going to
get sacked.
They're going to shoot up.
They beat Tottenham on Sunday.
Yes.
They beat Atalanta on Tuesday or Wednesday, whenever they're playing. Because this is what always happens. And then they get gassed. They say, we're back. Ollie in. Ollie at the wheel. Ollie did.
I don't think these men
It's real.
Man United fans are not going to have it.
Guess what's going to happen?
Not like the Arsenal
Guess
fans.
what's going to happen? The weekend after, they play Man City at Old Trafford. Their first game back to Old Trafford after that bloodbath. And then what on Man City? And then Phil Foden is going to run roughshod all over.
Manchester will become blue all over again.
And then they might sack him. But they might just think, oh, you know, he's Ole, he's the da-da-da-da-da. And then they keep him for the Chelsea game. And then Lukaku...
I think
and his Timberlands dunks on them.
he's in that mood. You know?
Yeah, he's in
that mood.
gear.
Yeah, he's in that mood.
He's had enough.
No, I don't sound like Man United.
Yeah, I hate the team. Do you think they deserved what they got on
Yesterday, I just was laughing. I actually have never seen that before. I was like, "Raw, this is mad."
It was mad though, man.
And they were lucky that it was 5.
crazy.
They were lucky because Mane wanted to score bare goals as soon as he came on. It's just that what's his name was not passing to him, Curtis Jones, and he was not happy about it. But Mane was on it. There was banging shots from everywhere.
Has your thought process on who's going to win the title changed?
No, it's going to be out of the 3 teams.
Chelsea, City.
I said I don't want to be one of those people that changed, and I said Man City at the top.
Man City
at the
good.
top of the
Liverpool, I didn't know Liverpool were going to be this good.
But Liverpool have been amazing.
They look good.
They're solid.
But then what happens?
Their
what
midfield is so
it's crazy, but it's the system, man. What happens though if there's an injury to someone? You see the thing with Man City, when I looked at the people that were not playing yesterday, and so not just not playing, the people that were not even missed. If for Liverpool, the difference for me is that if Liverpool are playing, yes, they've slapped United, but if something happens and Salah's
they're going to
gone,
they're going to African
nations. I don't know if that Liverpool team does what City can do or what Chelsea can do, if you get what I mean. That's why I said City at the top of the season.
Said AFCON's going to rob them of Salah and Mane.
Yeah, I think that Man City, I'm going to stick with Man City. I won't change. I'm going to stick with Man City and say that I believe that Man City...
But you don't think that Liverpool system will be effective without them two there?
If you take Salah, Salah's just at now, he's
a beast,
an elite level. He's like top 3 player in the world. He has to be.
He's been doing it consistently.
At that level now where there's nothing you can do to stop him. Like you can't get close to him, you can't get tight, you can't give him space.
But he's doing, man, in the box. 5 men
look what he did to Man City
twice, you know.
Yeah, he did some Man, and that was against Man City as well.
He took it personally when he didn't get goal of the month, so he said, "I'm doing it again,"
just to make sure the exact same goal.
So they're playing at an elite level, but what I cannot understand for the life of me, and Liverpool fans can probably tell me, how are they doing it with that midfield? Because if you ask any Man United fans, if there's Man United fans in the chat now, if you ask any of them, would you take Henderson in a swap deal for Pogba?
They were in the chat. There's meant to be one on the panel, and no one's talking about Shea. Do I need to call his government name again, or shall I just let him off? Don Sheon. Which camera do I need to look down? Because there's multiple cameras here. I want them to know. Don Sheon, you're a fussy. You said that you was going to be here, and at 7 p.m. you said you're moving house. No, I need to get to the bottom. That is not... He said he put up a Ronaldo shirt right here.
Yeah, that was bad business.
He put up a Ronaldo shirt, and now I don't know what to call it. It's yellow belly, coward. I don't even know what to call it. What do you call? I don't remember what we used to call this in the playground, bruv.
There was a name for it, that's for sure.
Pussyo!
Final thoughts on this highlight, because we kind of overextended it a little bit still. But what are we saying in the final thoughts for this highlight?
Ronaldo ruined Man United.
Ronaldo is doing cool for this.
So how's that?
That's
I said to everyone when when I said this when they signed him.
This is new.
Juventus were desperate to get rid of Ronaldo because they knew that he was the sum of the team, the style of the team that the manager wanted to do. He just wasn't fitting in it, but the manager couldn't drop him because he scores goals. And he's come to Man United, and it's the exact same thing. They don't know whether they can press, They don't know whether to stand off. They don't, but he'll score goals. And do you know what else has ruined it for them? He's ruined Jadon Sancho.
Don't know about that.
He has.
About that.
Because what's happened is Ronaldo plays 90 minutes every single game.
I agree with the Sancho comment.
Wait, what's happened then is, what he's done is moved Greenwood to accommodate Ronaldo. So he's moved Greenwood to the right. Sancho was elite as a right-sided player at Dortmund. Elite. He's one of the best players in the world. Top 5, top 10 wingers in the world. Whenever he gets to play, he plays on the left. Little bits and bobs. That wasn't his position. That's not what you bought him for. You bought him for the right, but you're playing him on the left.
Then question. Out of the 10 games that have transpired, why can he not play once on the right? Just once?
Because Greenwood has played every single game.
Okay, so then why doesn't he, with this massive signing, just drop Greenwood just once and let him play?
We have to ask the manager
it's
that.
Nothing to do with Ronaldo. I can't agree with that.
They didn't plan to. There was no plan to sign Ronaldo. They signed him because City were going to sign him.
That's fine, but I think that what's happened is that Sancho wanted to. He's in the wrong Manchester. That's what he's really. That's what's happened here. Like Rubino, he's just gone to the wrong place at the time.
Sancho is a. I was more worried about Sancho than Ronaldo, the signing.
Well, how wrong were you?
I don't think I'm wrong. I don't think I'm wrong. You know why I don't think I'm wrong?
And you know I'm a massive Messi fan, but don't diss him.
No, I'm not dissing him, but he's not the same player.
Of course he's
exactly.
not. He's playing.
I kind of understand what Fems is saying.
He'll score goals.
That he booted up on the weekend could be his actual child.
What did he boot up?
Because Curtis Jones in age, he could actually potentially Ronaldo could be his dad in age. Bro, Ronaldo can never be the same person, of course, but he's still better than 95% of the population.
He's an elite player, but he's not. He doesn't suit their team.
I hear that, but you can't say that he's the reason why Jadon Sancho is shit.
Because they shifted their whole team around, and it's just okay. So if Ole stays, is Jadon Sancho just going to be Donny van de Beek now?
Never.
This guy is so funny. This guy is so funny.
No, he won't. No, he won't.
Donny van de Beek was a great midfielder. He's got no looking whatsoever at Man United to now where his confidence is shot. So if I was a board member watching what's happening, I'd think, hold on a minute, we spent 40 million on a player that his confidence is shot, you ruined him. Are you trying to do the same with a 75 million pound player? That's the reason I would probably sack him.
Sancho will be played on the right at some point.
Okay.
Yeah, and when he does, he needs to just that's what I'm saying. And he just needs to.
What now? The pressure's on.
But these are pressure players. When you've been put on for so much millions, bro. If you put me on the pitch, there's no pressure. No one to expect me to score multiple goals, even though I will. But what was it?
Calm down, Sunshine.
TW10.
All I'm saying is, don't let me. If Sancho flops, don't. I'm just saying,
If he flops, what? It's Ronaldo's fault.
Can they just send him back to Dortmund on loan?
I don't mind if he leaves the Prem, but what is it?
Dortmund fans are not happy. I've seen them online.
But is it Ronaldo's fault?
I think it is, personally.
How can it be Ronaldo's fault?
Because they didn't plan to sign Ronaldo.
Put himself on the pitch.
But they didn't plan to sign him. It was never their plan.
Now that they have him, he has to play.
There you go. Just like at Juventus. And guess what?
Do you think Juventus Pogba should have started?
I think Pogba should definitely not have played 10 minutes. That's what I do think.
No. You know what?
He's not coming from the beginning.
It would have been worse.
He's another nincompoop as well. He's come on the pitch and then come off. Have you seen his heat map?
Vibes and hairstyle.
His heat map.
You know what? Someone said it was one of the worst Sobs cameos ever. He got
talking about TW10. Well, where's Tokes? Because Tokes used to supply the general. You know, he used to supply the general. They know, brother.
He came on. He got robbed of possession in the middle of the park.
And this is what Man United fans don't like as well about him. But I think that...
And then he got sent off.
I'm very, very much against the Pogba stick.
But how do you bring a man on when you're 0-4 down?
I said 0-4.
Your star from
Please. I said please don't call it 0-4. The only thing that can be worse than that is if he said for love, you know. That would probably be worse. Man said no love for newborn. Because man said love 40. I Jesus wept. I thought that's so bad. So bad.
Wow. Okay.
Pogba should have refused to come on, man.
Yeah, no, you know what, man.
I don't know D Hurts, man. I think that I really like Pogba in it, and I think he's really hard done by a lot of the time. I do agree though that he does make a bed for himself with certain things that he does. He hangs onto the ball too long sometimes. I agree, but a United flop, I don't know if that. I feel like that might be a little bit. I think that's a bit harsh.
But it's been fun, man.
So
You might have enjoyed.
Darren Miller-Dyer has said, Tokes always says stuff that lets me know he doesn't watch football. This is news. That means that his Tokes credibility just...
It's gone down the drain.
gone down. It's gone like... you remember Pro when you go on that down the arrow?
Yeah.
I don't know, but we need to know if Darren Miller-Dyer's word is correct, because he said he always... says stuff, not sometimes. He said always says stuff that lets me know he doesn't watch football. That's very insightful.
Boy, all I know is anyway, it's all good. I've
You've had fun. You've enjoyed that segment.
But I agree, D Hurts, that he should be better than he is. He should. He should. I don't know if he's better than he is because he's.
Do you not think he just plays under poor management?
No, he's got the great talent. I don't think he should be better than he is. He's got the talent. I think he should have performed consistently better. That's what I think.
Yeah,
it is.
you know what it is.
When he had those moments of magic, like that game when they won.
He got 4 assists.
When he got 4 assists and he done that ball across the ground to Greenwood, bro, that's magic. That is actually magic. So he has the ability. He's got in his locker. Yeah, his ability is not turned on and off like a tap. It's not. But what he needs to have done is performed at that consistent level all the time. That's what makes you world class. Like when you're consistently at that level,
I'm gonna say 2 things. One of them going to be very controversial.
Oh, stand by, guys.
The first one is Pogba just needs the perfect conditions to
France.
No, not even. I'm going to say that in a minute, but he needs. First, he needs the perfect players around him. He needs to be in the perfect position. He needs this. He needs that. The grass has to be cut a certain length.
This guy.
He's in that kind of.
I'll be honest with you.
I didn't know he was in this kind of mood today.
I think he's
The grass has to be cut. What level?
What level?
I just don't. I think he's one of the most overrated midfielders.
No.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I disagree.
Yeah, they're rubbish.
Play McFred.
Yeah, because the problem you've got with McFred.
That's nonsense.
The problem you got with Pogba is if you put Pogba next to anyone in central midfield, there could have been like 7-0 before they took him off, because he just abandons midfield. Whether he's better than those two or not, of course he is, but he just abandons midfield.
Man said the moon has to be right for Pogba. Full moon. No, the wind has to be right for Pogba.
He said the wind has to be right. Oh my gosh. He said the room temperature outside. How can you get room temperature?
Yeah.
That's
outside.
funny.
That's very funny. I like that.
I agree with D Hurts in the sense of when he said, like, I can get the gripe and what people are saying. People call him world class, but he has no consistency. And I think that he has world class ability. I definitely think he has world class ability.
He has world class to win 100 meters in Air Forces.
No, Latif's very funny, you know.
He has world class ability.
He has world class ability.
I just don't see it personally.
But I think he's hard done by a lot as well.
I think that's the only reason why you lot do this with him, because of Souness.
Abuse, I hate it.
It's because of Souness that you lot still back this guy. He's all right. If his name wasn't Pogba, let's be honest with you.
You said he'd just be running the midfielder.
He's just another midfielder.
Michael Darbo says Bruno does the same.
Bruno, you know what? I'm not even going to speak on Bruno.
Aaron Len said Femi Souness. He said, Souness is on the review. Michael Darbo, you could be trending as the new Souness. You could be trending.
Bro, it's not even that, you know. It's just...
He might start calling you the Black Souness.
It's definitely not. Bro, all I'm saying is, if you took the name Pogba off of the back of his shirt and you put, I don't know,
Talks.
No, I'm just thinking Decore. You wouldn't say all these things. It's just because of the name Pogba and the flashes of brilliant that you saw at Juventus.
No, he does the flashes of brilliance here as well.
Yeah, flashes of brilliance to be a top midfield. That's why I said timeline. Before we go, I just want to ask you one question: would you take Henderson or Pogba? Straight answer. Just say Henderson or Pogba.
That's a very controversial question.
While he's answering that and you're catching up, I'll read out a couple of the. People are just going, Femi Souness is confirmed. But I'm just going to keep reading the comments. They're saying, we can't say he's hard done by. United have tried him in every capital letters position, surrounded him by competent DMs, capitals again. What more can you do? So D Herx is kind of in the same vein as Femster in saying that that he's basically overrated and that he does need these conditions. He needs the grass cut at a level 1 for him to perform, and he needs room temperature levels outside. But in saying that,
are you guys really going to choose Pogba over Henderson?
Someone has said Hendo all day. So from the poll at the moment, we have got Michael Darbo has said Pogba. Barrison has said Pogba is 100 mil, but he says Hendo all day. Latif has said Pogba. What's this? What's TBS? The Black Souness. Oh, okay. This is brand. You see this? This is brand new. No, that took me a sec. Bro, I thought it was online banking. Bro, I didn't know what was going on.
Abbey National.
I didn't know what was going on. I was like, I had to work it out. Yeah, I didn't know what was going on. But the Black Souness is okay.
So everyone would say Pogba over Henderson. Okay.
Pogba.
Well, that says a lot, doesn't it? You're going to get a player that will give you 1 in 5 good games over a player that will consistently be solid, be a leader, but win you games.
Henderson's
come on.
Henderson.
He's a leader, but bro,
he's a tank.
I disagree with Fem on this point, and I usually agree with Fem and selfies. I disagree, man, bro.
I can't see it.
I would take Pogba all day. And
over Henderson.
Yes, bro. And the reason I'm
see?
saying that is because if you said to Pogba to play in any system, whatever system it may be, if you put Henderson in certain systems, bro, he's just not going to be... Yes, he's going to give you the legs. He's always going to give you the legs. He's going to give you the legs. No matter what you say, he's going to give you the legs. He's going to run up and down. And he's going to give you 100%. But, bro, Pogba is going to unlock things that Henderson will never.
He's not as versatile.
I've been saying this for 4 years.
Bro,
and he's still doing... He's still nothing. He's done nothing.
No.
You know what's bad about it?
He's done nothing at Man United.
Do you know what the problem is with Pogba? Is that he knows how good he is, and he doesn't have a disciplinarian to tell him that he can't do that fuckery. So you see, like with Grealish, yeah, under Pep, yeah, he knows he eventually, no matter what, it's only been 10 games, yeah, but if he wants to, if say for example he wanted to play how he plays at Villa, Pep will eventually, whether it's early or whether it's late, he will stop playing. No matter what. See, if Pogba knows because of his brilliance and because Ole is a idiot,
always going to get a look in.
You need someone that's a real disciplinarian and say, listen, and if you unlock the disciplinarian, no, I'm being real. If you give him a disciplinarian and say, listen, you are brilliant, and so maybe not even someone to mollycoddle him, but to say, look, you're brilliant.
The right manager will bring out the star in him.
But this is how you need to play, and then he's still going to have his ability.
Okay, so
he's still going to have his ability.
Wait, hold on.
Fergie would have done it.
No, hold on a minute. When Mourinho was battering him, everyone was complaining. When Ole is hugging him and kissing him, that he's still not getting the right conditions. So what do you
balance? That's never good conditions.
So what do you need then?
The Ole kissing him is not good conditions.
So what is it? Is it Deschamps? He's not doing it for France. He's got a world-class midfield around him in France. I don't see him doing it for France.
Yeah,
what's going on?
Yeah.
Like he's got Kante. He's got name them in France.
Someone said, well, Jamal said Pogba isn't taking United games seriously.
Well, I heard him anyway. Well, you know, it is what it is. Everyone has their own opinion. I don't have a problem with him. I think he's a good player. I think he's quite overrated because he's got skills.
Someone said, did Grealish play against Fem's boys?
He did. And funny,
Bro.
Real,
First of all,
funny story. I didn't
say
actually.
they're not my boys. That's the first. Bro, what are you doing? What the?
You know what? Man United could do a lot worse than getting Graham Potter as their manager.
Wow.
Oh my God. I don't like when there's a two on this panel.
Wow.
These are not the views of the dugout.
Why?
What? So,
Is this on banter?
Let me say.
Ole Graham
Watch
Potter.
this, yeah. Watch this.
What, to
Watch
take them
this.
into
This
the
is and this is the last thing
the
I
Champions League and to win this league.
Graham Potter is a good manager.
To win the Premier
He's
League.
about to be an elite manager.
Jesus of Nazareth.
Come on, man. Femi, what are you putting at?
What's going on?
To win the Prem.
Bruv, they need to get discipline and play good football.
Bro, so is he going to be able to manage these players?
Every level that he's stepped up, he's got better.
Is he able to manage at the Man United level?
Okay, bruv, they
Graham
got...
Potter.
Do you know what, yeah? All I say is this, yeah? They've got Ole in charge right now.
Graham Potter.
They've got Ole in charge.
Can he manage a Champions League game and say, okay, I know what it takes to... Ole was playing in the Champions League. Maybe he's got the mindset of that. That's why he's getting the tenure. Bro, Graham Potter at Man United as Ole's successor as well.
Yeah.
Bro, what is the
I honestly don't know what's
going on?
I don't know. We need to move.
I don't know why you lot don't rate this guy.
I don't rate Potter.
All right, don't worry.
man.
Don't worry.
fam.
It's cool, isn't it? Don't worry.
Mo said, respect my club, please.
I don't care about Man United anyway, so Do you know what's so funny? Like
Wenger to United.
You are enjoying
I don't know what Jamal's on crud as well. He said Wenger to United as well. He's on crud as well.
You know what's so funny? Like someone said, yeah, if Ole left Man United, not one Premier League club would have him.
No, that's fact. Well, maybe Watford.
Nah.
Of course, what? So you don't think they want to?
I don't think he could get another Premier League job.
Of course he can. Because guess what his speciality is?
What?
Not winning and getting relegated.
Norwich.
not winning and getting relegated. And if he's gonna do what he done at Cardiff, I'm sure Watford will take that.
Norwich anyway.
Fem, there's a question. Someone said, please can you ask Fem? I don't know what the question is. If we could get that repeated, but it says, please ask Fem. Is Potter, is Smith Rowe better than Pogba?
Wow.
No, come on, that's ridiculous. Smith Rowe has all the potential in the world, but I want people to calm down on him.
Okay,
Let him play, man. Let him grow.
You got your answer there.
Obviously, I've said to everyone, he's my favourite one of all the Arsenal youngsters, and I've always said that.
I said this, by the way.
I've always said that he's even before he made his debut. I said this one is special.
I said this
They
one.
said Steve Bruce back to United.
Why not? Bruce.
That's really funny.
Any more highlights, guys?
No, that's it. We kind of covered. That was our section as well that we was talking about with Ole. So timeline as well. Just a quick one to get you involved. When it looks like it's not if anymore.
Inevitable now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it looks like it's not if. When will Ole be sacked? So let's get some answers in. Some people have said tonight.
The stroke of midnight.
Someone said they wanted him sacked before they had their cornflakes. That has gone because the morning has gone. It's now night time. Someone said that they want to order oxtail so that he can be. That's what they said. But
Okay.
we'll see.
But Man United fans have wanted this guy Ole out. Ole, I don't understand.
To be fair, there's a
Guy
few
did
people.
he got you second last season. Give him a chance. Just give him a chance.
Zidane's
to United?
is waiting for the United call. Says Michael Hughes.
What do you reckon?
Zidane
Would
or
that be?
Conte
Would
probably
that work? Zidane at Man U. Do you think you'd be able to get the best out of Pogba?
I see Zidane going to France, to the national team. Or PSG. I've got this theory, actually, that Pochettino will be back at Tottenham managing before the end of the season.
Jesus, how?
But you got a lot of shouts, you know.
I've just got this. He's not going to make it at PSG. I'm telling you that
The
now.
shouts, though. The shouts are.
And Nuno's not making it at Tottenham.
Unfortunately, Nuno's not going to last, unfortunately, man. I hate to say it, but that big fat mess of a club. But they're not going to... Bro, they got a spaceship on Tottenham High Road for no reason. It's just opposite Chick King, and it's just nonsense.
Okay. No. United need a manager now, which is the only reason why Otherwise, Poch would go to United. But I think Poch will be back at Tottenham by the
That's
season
a crazy
end.
shout.
That's
We're
a
gonna keep
big
that.
shout, bro.
He's gonna get
Someone's
sacked by
gonna use that as
PSG.
a sound clip.
He's
Yeah,
gonna get
I'm
sacked.
going to
He's
use
going
those
to get
sound
sacked by PSG.
Yeah, but he's not coming back to Tottenham. There's no way
Right,
that
he wanted to
be
come back in the summer.
When he was there,
He was gonna come back in the summer. PSG just wouldn't let Tottenham talk to him.
what? Leave. That's what they are.
Yeah, Levy was desperate, mate. Yeah,
Whoa,
he'll be back at Tottenham. He will be by the end of the season.
Barrison said that he thinks Poch will go to United.
That's what I just said. That United need a manager now, and Poch isn't leaving right now because he cannot leave the What are they called? I don't even know what their name is.
Aaron Lenz, who is a Tottenham fan, maybe a begrudged one. I think he's got an Italian team as well, but I don't really think the timeline wants to talk about that. But he said that Poch can't go back.
He almost went back in the
He
summer.
will only go back as a manager of the away team
Stand by.
and win handsomely.
Do you think Poch should go back?
That's a good
Tottenham.
question. That's a very direct yes or no.
Special guest. Do you think Poch should go back to Tottenham? Yes or no? You finally got something. We got
something.
Okay, well done.
Poch back to Tottenham.
He will, man. He will be back at Tottenham. It probably won't work.
Cause Tottenham are a mess, man. They're just a mess.
Someone said
Joke,
going
man.
back to do what the rubbish he did before, e.g., not winning anything and losing in finals. Actually, it doesn't say that, but I said that. I don't know. Like, I don't know. They're all a mess for me. Oh, Juventus is the team that Aaron Lenz supports. He says that he supports them because they're racist. Okay.
What is going on?
No, but Latif just chooses violence.
All the time
He
as
chooses
well.
violence. Yeah, he chooses violence.
Guy that was
often.
talking about the. Anyway.
All right. What do you want to do?
We're gonna wrap it up, guys. Thank you for tuning in and thank you for being lively. Yeah, like being lively on the timeline. We're gonna keep what we're doing now. We're gonna do the predictions, but write your predictions in as well as the games go by. You know how this goes. We go around the room. We ask each person who they think is going to win, and that is literally as simple as that. So when the mic comes to you, you just say the team. So let's go, fam. Start reading them out.
All right, early Saturday, Leicester, Arsenal.
I'm gonna go bold and I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say an Arsenal away win. I'm gonna go Arsenal away win. Even though Daka looks naughty, I'm gonna go.
Vardy's injured, I think.
I'm gonna go Arsenal away win. Can you not just write yours, but say yours, please? You can't keep getting away with that. Yeah.
I'll see you. Just
Say prediction out loud.
But you know what mine is? I think it's going to be a draw. I don't know. Leicester on top form right now.
Leicester or Arsenal?
Leicester.
Wow.
And there you have it. That was the special guest. Thank you.
Engineer, what do you believe?
I believe a draw. You know.
Okay, so it's just me one that's gone Arsenal away win. Okay.
All right, Burnley, Brentford.
I'm
I think
gonna
Burnley
go.
will get their first win.
I'm gonna go Brentford away win.
Okay.
I'm going. You think Burnley are gonna win it at home? I'm going Brentford away win. You know what the problem is with Brentford though? They when they get
Timeline saying Leicester for that.
when they
last
get
one,
certain
man.
chances, they just aren't taking them. Like, and they need to be a bit more clinical at this level. That's what I
Brentford?
think Brentford, yeah, because they're a good side, but
Yeah,
they're
they're
not
decent.
clinical enough,
I
and
think
you can't
Burnley-
do that at this elite.
You can't
level.
Burnley just can't. You can't go 10 games for the season without winning a
You
game.
You can.
That's ridiculous. What?
can.
That's like how much of the season's
Like
gone?
Norwich.
Norwich
you
are
can-
not even going to get another draw.
No, they will. Burnley v Brentford.
Draw.
Brentford.
Okay.
Brentford away win.
Liverpool versus Brighton.
I think that Liverpool are gonna just do it again to your boys. That
They're
you
not my
didn't-
boys.
You didn't, bro. You didn't denounce them. I'm still hurt about that. Because Aaron Lynn said, "Yeah, did they play against Fem's boys?" And you just answered. You have to at least always say they're not my
gonna
boys.
answer something else, but it's
I didn't like that one bit, Fem.
yeah, I've got Liverpool as well.
Liverpool.
Salah all day long.
Oh, it's not even Liverpool.
yeah,
Salah.
yeah. There's Salah all day long.
It's
cuz.
not Liverpool.
I might triple captain.
I don't think he's gonna do what he done last week. I don't think he's gonna do that again.
I don't know, you know, Salah. I don't know.
I don't think he'll do that again. I don't
What
think
if
he'll do
he gets a rest? That'll be mad.
Yeah, that'll be bad business.
No, he probably won't play in the League Cup this week. City versus Palace. Sorry, Palace, man.
I'm gonna go.
Sorry, Vieira.
City home win. He's gonna.
Vieira's only won one game, even though they're playing well.
Is he getting sacked anytime soon?
No, he's not.
Okay.
Because
They're playing really
Palace are
well.
playing well, but he keeps dropping to his knees as well. Someone needs to tell Vieira, stop dropping to your knees. He has to stop doing that. And I might be the person to tell it. But I don't like
think you
that. I'll
should.
just drive to South London and tell him he needs to stop doing that. City Palace.
City.
Newcastle versus Chelsea. Chelsea away with.
I'm gonna go.
All day
I'm
long.
gonna go Chelsea away.
All day. Don't be.
Don't be brave. I wanted to say that it was gonna be a draw, but I can't.
Newcastle might have a new manager by then, though.
Chelsea. That was Chelsea from the guest as well. She's not speaking
Chelsea,
up.
Liverpool, Man City.
Yeah, you have to project your voice. It smiles good.
By the way, see these three teams, yeah, Chelsea, Liverpool, Man City they're gonna rack up so many points, and that causes a problem for the rest of the league. Watford, Southampton. This is a tough one.
I'm gonna go draw. I'm just gonna do it. I never back the draw, and I never back it right. But I'm gonna go draw this one.
I'm going Southampton.
I'm going Southampton as well.
I'll go Watford.
Oh,
Okay.
whoa, that's bold.
Very.
Southampton.
What memory?
I'm gonna go.
Wait. I'm gonna do it a different order.
Oh, stop.
Norwich versus Leeds.
I'm gonna go Leeds away.
Leeds away win.
Straight,
Leeds
man. Norwich is dire at the moment.
Leeds away win.
Leeds have they won a game this season? I think they've won one game. Oops. What am I filling in there? All right. And last but very much not least, at the Toilet Bowl, Tottenham Hotspur versus Manchester United.
Wow. Wow.
I mean, I have to back Tottenham.
Okay, so
Yeah, Tottenham.
cool. Man United.
You think Tottenham are going to beat United? I think that United are going to come back with vengeance and they're going to slap Spurs.
Destroy them.
I think they're going to slap Spurs as well. If you could write
Albert
United
thinks he's
slap.
gonna get slapped.
Like if you could write, I think they're going to slap Spurs as well. I think they're going to do them for numbers. That's what I think. I don't think it's going to be close.
Send me where you going?
He wrote something and then deleted it.
Yeah, I thought he did. I can see the twinkle is in his eyes. I can
He always
see.
does that.
Because I have to think about this one.
But you wrote something and deleted it.
Who's
I
in
did
the lead at the moment with you, man? Still.
we won't know. We don't know. I think Fem's ahead though because he had a very good week.
I didn't actually.
Bro, you got some draws. You got a couple draws, right?
I'm gonna go draw.
Cool.
I'm gonna go draw.
All right, I'm just gonna because we haven't really done this before.
But you missed Villa, no?
Did we?
Oh, stand by.
Oh, this is someone that says that she doesn't know about football.
Engineer Junior. Oh, that was good. Engineer Junior. Fem, your credibility today is not.
It's gone out the window.
Bro, the timeline are gonna make. They're gonna punish you. Bro, because you know they're a few seconds behind. When Latif finds out about this, bro, he's gonna have your neck, bro. Bro, a man has forgot a fixture and said good night.
That's so
Studio
bad.
guest has said you forgot about
But
Villa.
it's the way the studio guest dropped it.
She said
all
forgot
night
about
she
Villa.
said she
didn't
don't know about football.
yeah, it was so good as well.
Yeah.
All right.
Credibility.
Bro.
Villa, West Ham.
West Ham away win. I think my boy Antonio's gonna do the right thing.
I say draw.
Wow. Draw. 1-1, 0-0.
I've gone draw as well.
Draw either way. Cool. All right. So if we
Femi Souness is at it again. Right, I told you they weren't gonna let that
That's
live.
the delay.
Yeah, I said that when they catch up from the delay, they're not gonna be happy with this.
Oh dear, TBS is trending again.
Bro, TBS is trending the Black Souness. Bro, this is. Bro, I'm just glad that he looks like Latif's gonna fly because if he sees this, it's not gonna be pretty.
Alright, guys, I don't know if you want to do anything, how you're going to wrap it up, but I wanted to talk about the DugOut
Fantasy league.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna go through. I'm gonna do the top 10.
Right, what, all of a sudden, because you got 105 points, you had a week of 105
I've had
points.
great weeks.
And
I've had
then,
good
wait a
weeks.
second,
I've had
no.
I've had great weeks.
And then, wait, no, stand
What?
by. So as soon as you had this 105 point week, all of a sudden you want to talk about the
Everyone had a
DugOut
good week.
FF League.
Yeah, because we don't ever talk about it. And I just thought about it as
Some
well
people
because I'm
didn't
our
have a
special
good week.
guest as well.
These guys, he's the devil, you know.
So at number 1, Tavali Gardens.
Gotta call it Tivoli Gardens, please.
Tivoli.
Gotta call it Tivoli Gardens.
But anyway,
I don't have the
ESP All Stars second. He's got 627 points.
600 marks high.
Hitty Gaza's got 605.
Yeah, shout
Then we
out
got
Bro.
Arteta's big dogs, TSB.
Bro, that hashtag is trending. He might even be on Twitter by now.
Yeah, he's on 600. Then you got the engineer himself on 587, and then we'll close 565. There's the Reggae Boys, Mr. Wilson.
What, you just the place above me?
Yeah, place above you.
If
so
you never got that 105, you know,
it would have been tight still. It would have been tight still, but I'm coming up still. Then we've got in 7 Gravers All Stars at 562.
Ooh, that's
We've got
close.
Alex Hill at 8, 558. Then we got Team Lens. Aaron Lens is in there, top 10, 546. And then we got Raf Miller, Fem's twin, at 541.
And they have a bet on.
He's got a bet on.
yeah.
Remember, wait, can I just say, I'm
There
not
you
even
go.
in your group yet. I just want to say, the first week.
He's listening, so this is good.
Oh, yeah, I know, but I'm just saying, the first week.
When
what
he was
happened?
ahead.
He was ahead.
And he's talking loud
And
to you.
he posted. Did he post it?
Yeah,
that
he
was
posted
ahead?
it, but
Oh,
he hasn't
hasn't
spoken
posted
against.
since.
Actually, all he does now, he just enforces law and he removes people from fantasy football groups. So be very careful because he just removes people from fantasy football groups now.
Yeah, so that's the top 10. So I can't really do the rest of the.
It's
Obviously,
a long
it's a
season
bit-
ahead. It's only week 9. You know,
Yeah.
some people haven't used their wild cards.
Some people have used all their chips though.
That's mad.
And the engineer is moving.
That's mad.
That's definitely not.
The engineer's moving mad.
Definitely not. Man, I just eating
Definitely
chips,
might be
no
a wild
ketchup.
card week though.
It's everything. Huh?
Might be a wild card week for me.
When is the best time to play a wild card?
Do you still get two
You know
wild
what? The
cards? People
professionals
wanna know.
play it very early.
Do you
Like
still
normally
get
game
two
week,
wild
They would have
cards?
played
game
it
week 2,
around
game week
when
3.
week 4 or 5.
Okay.
Do you still get two
You
wild
get
cards?
two.
Yeah,
After
yeah,
the
yeah.
January transfer window, you get
You
another.
get another one, yeah.
So
Just putting it
I'm
out there
thinking
for
of.
those
I'm thinking of. Yeah, this week might be mine because I need this bum Ronaldo out of my team.
Wow!
Why did you
On that note.
I'm telling you, by the way, Ronaldo's going to score against Spurs.
Okay, all right.
Remember I said
yeah,
that.
I see that
Ronaldo's
happening.
by the way, United are going to slap Spurs, by the way. And I told you, Ronaldo's going to score.
disallow
Do
Ronaldo's
not-
goal yesterday?
He was offside.
Tight, man. That was
No,
tight.
but it was off though.
Nice points for me, man.
it
That would
was
have been
tight.
all
I
right.
was happy with that.
Yeah, because Ronaldo would have got me points.
Yeah,
as
but
well.
I don't have Ronaldo, and I don't know why. Who's got Lukaku? Like all these guys, man.
Nah,
Yeah, but you
like,
shouldn't
look,
know.
you
Like that
should know,
guy's
you should know.
finished,
He's-
man.
No, he's not finished.
Bro,
He's
what
not-
did I say to you
he's
last
just-
week?
he's not-
Premium what?
You called him Heskey, though.
Premium though. Premium.
No, he's not, though. He's much better.
Is it
That's
premium
too,
Heskey?
I'm not having this. Guys,
been a great show,
CR7
guys.
is my issue too, says Aaron Lenz.
Get him out of your team. Save some money, man. Just go and get someone cheap.
Cool. And on that note,
Get
guys,
Aubameyang.
I forget about me.
No, but Batman's been scoring, bro.
Scoring and assisting.
Yeah.
We'll see for how long.
Like, you've been missing penalties. I don't like that.
That's -4.
Cuz he scored 10 in 12, cuz, and his most important one that he missed was in the North London derby, which I have not forgiven
And he
him for.
didn't want to take that penalty, by the way.
But I have not forgiven
Tried
him
to
for
give
that.
it to.
To
Lacazette
Laka. Yeah,
the other
but I
day.
haven't forgiven him for that penalty miss in Wembley as well. Almost hate him for that. Anyway, man said CR7 to Tony. Premium Cisse is Lukaku. That's his. You lot are taking the mick. Anyway, guys, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for everyone that watched. And please, guys, let's not get that trending, brother. He's not Soonest. Let's just leave. Let's keep him as Femi. Guys,
Shout out the special guest as well.
shout
man.
out
That
the
was a good-
special
good
guest,
little-
man. That's very important.
cameo still.
And the cameo was good. She had a lot of predictions at the end. So shout out the special guest. Shout out the engineers, always here, holding it down with the buttons, holding it down with the cameras, holding it down with the sound effects, holding it down with the Insta logo as well. So if you go onto the Insta, you can always check that you can do the manual process to get into YouTube. We are hoping for next week that it looks somehow the graphic may look better next week.
It's never gonna happen. That graphic's fantastic. Look at
Yeah, the graphic may look better where all 4 panelists are in it, but we
needed to put Shay on there. They know that it was.
Yeah, but Usio. But anyway, guys, thank you very much. Shout out from the dugout. This has been us.
I'll just leave you with the last message.
Oh, stand by.
From Manchester United's Twitter page.
Stand by.
Breaking news. 1 second.
Goal. Salah makes it 5.
I didn't expect that. Bro, I thought it was going to be about Ole. Oh my God.
I didn't even the LBC news. I didn't even the Sky news side of it. Okay,
I really did not expect that.
Yeah, he's taking it.
No, he's taking them.
I
didn't
you
expect
are
that.
a bully, bro.
Yeah, I didn't expect that.
That's
I didn't
bad
expect that. That's how Gary what's his Gary Lineker ends Match of the Day sometimes.
The man is like that.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Good night. God bless.
Wow, big up feminists. This is a new name.
Feminist is great. Feminist works.